Hello, this is Mr. Raleigh. I'm here on the matter. I couldn't
see
hear.
you. Mr. Raleigh, thank you for, that was gonna be my suggestion, to log out and log back in, but you did use the chat.
I am here on that matter, my honor. I am, for the record, on the record, and let the record show I am not a 13th Amendment free Negro slave, nor chattel, nor 14th Amendment United States corporate citizen.
Before we even dive into this courtroom chaos, let's set the stage. What you're about to witness isn't just your typical eviction hearing. No, today we've got Brian Riley, a man who's armed not with facts, not with receipts, but with something far more creative: Moorish sovereign ideology. Now, if you've never heard of it before, buckle up. This belief system mixes pseudo-history, cherry-picked legal codes, and a heavy dose of magical thinking, all in the hope of escaping something as simple and unavoidable as paying rent. From claiming ties to Morocco from centuries ago, to insisting US law doesn't apply to him, Riley is ready to throw every page from the Sovereign Citizen playbook into this case. But here's the catch. The court doesn't care about astrological calendars, mystical clocks of destiny, or self-declared titles. The only thing that matters today is dollars and cents, rent owed versus rent unpaid. And trust me, the way this plays out will have you shaking your head and laughing at the absurdity, all while realizing just how destructive these beliefs can be in real life. Let's dive in.
National, I am a Moorish American, and I have standing ancestral.
You could do so. You want him to do you so much you could do anything.
Mr. In Moroccan Empire, the adjoining islands by inheritance, but not by purchase. Moorish pedigree. I am competent. I am allodial, and I'm liberated. I am. All rights preserved and retained without prejudice or recourse. Certificate registration number AA 77869, March 25th, 1848 AD, corresponding to the Moorish calendar 1368. Copyright owner C.M. Bays. Clock of Destiny, March 25th, 48 AD, MC 1368. Certificate registration number AA209316, March 31st, 1952 AD, MC 1327. Masonry plus art, astrology, history, and geography. Clock of Destiny 2, reused edition of the previous book of Clock of Destiny.
Now pause right there. Did you catch that? Instead of just confirming his name, Riley launches into a bizarre, almost theatrical recital about being not a 13th Amendment slave, declaring himself allodium and liberated, and rattling off dates from both the Gregorian and so-called Mars calendar. This is Sovereign Citizen 101. Flood the court with nonsense to create the illusion of legitimacy. But here's the problem. Judges have heard this 1,000 times before, and it has never worked. The courtroom isn't a stage for word salad. It's a place where facts, contracts, and agreements matter. And spoiler alert, none of what Riley just said changes the fact that he owes rent.
Title 22, Chapter 2, Council Courts General Information, and certificate registration number AA 222141, September 8th, 1952, AD, MC 1372, Clock of Destiny, Moorish American, all Moroccan nationality, nationality card or identification with Zodiac Constitution and certificate AA 222141 is the focus of the a determination for the without a doubt affirming relationship of the relationship properly venue as law between the Moorish Franks and all foreign Christian nations. Title 8, United States Code 1324, federally protected Moors.
Here's where it gets even more surreal. Riley starts waving around what he calls certificates and quoting from something known as the Clock of Destiny. To the untrained ear, this might sound like legal precedent, but it's not. The Clock of Destiny isn't law. It's a self-published book by a man who built an entire pseudo-legal cult around astrology, masonry, and Moorish identity. Imagine trying to fight an eviction notice with a horoscope. That's essentially what Riley is doing here. And the irony? The more he leans on these documents, the weaker his actual defense becomes, because it proves he has no legal argument to stand on.
What did you say about the Christian nations? What you just said about, this only applies to the Christian nations?
It says other foreign Christian nations.
Other foreign Christian nation. What is a Christian nation?
What is a Christian nation? Well, that I would not know because I am a Moorish American. I'm more into being related to Moorish American ideology.
And here comes the highlight of sovereign citizen comedy, citing the wrong law entirely. Riley proudly invokes Title 8, U.S. Code 1324, claiming it somehow protects federally recognized Moors. But let me break this down. That section of the law actually deals with harboring illegal immigrants. It has nothing to do with Moors, Morocco, or sovereign citizens. So instead of protecting him, Riley just admitted he doesn't understand the very statute he's waving around. This is a classic tactic. Throw out random codes, hope nobody checks, and pray it sounds official. But in court, judges check. And when they do, your credibility crumbles fast.
I was just trying to figure out, I was just listening. I was listening in. All right. Okay. Well, I have you checked in, Mr. Riley.
This is one of those moments where the judge slices through the nonsense with one simple question. What is a Christian nation? And Riley has no real answer, because his entire argument relies on labeling the U.S. as something it legally isn't. America is a secular nation, not a Christian one. And courts don't care about theological semantics when it comes to unpaid rent. This is the bigger issue with sovereign ideology. It's built on contradictions. Riley claims U.S. laws don't apply to him, yet he quotes U.S. statutes. He denounces the nation as illegitimate, yet shows up in its courts. The contradictions are endless, and the judge wastes no time exposing them.
And Mr. Dad, are you requesting legal counsel?
No.
Finally, the fog clears. The plaintiff lays it out plain and simple. Riley owes $2,088.46, and he'll need to pay $742 a month until the debt is cleared. Think about how small that number is compared to most rents in the U.S. We're talking less than $550 a month, about what some people pay for a car. And yet, Riley has tied up the court, wasted the judge's time, and jeopardized his housing over this bizarre ideology. The sad reality? If he had put half the effort into simply paying his rent that he's put into memorizing pseudo-legal jargon, he wouldn't be here in the first place.
Case number 233455509. This is Harriet Tubman Apartments versus Brian Riley and all occupants.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. For the record, Rania Haddad, P84927 on behalf of the plaintiff.
And Mr. Riley, can you please just state your name? Let's see, I want to prompt you to.
On mute. Okay. For the record, my name is Brian D. Raleigh.
All
Hello?
right. Yes, yes, sir. Thank you.
Hmm.
All right, were parties able to work out some type of resolution?
Yes, Your Honor. The parties have agreed to enter into a conditional dismissal with box 4B checked. Mr. Rayleigh's balance due and owing is $2,088.46. He will pay he's going to pay $742 on the 5th of every month, beginning on 5/5/2023. That $742 includes his $542 of monthly rent per month, and then an additional $200 towards the balance. So he will pay on the 5th of every month, starting on May 5th, 2023, $742 until the balance reaches zero. And then after the balance is zero, he will resume his regular monthly rent.
And the regular monthly rent is $542, correct?
Correct, Your Honor.
So $200 extra, is it 2088.44?
It is 2088.46.
0.46, okay. All right. And is 4B checked?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, Mr. Riley, do you understand the terms of this agreement?
Yes, I do.
All right, if you make those payments, your matter will be dismissed. In the event you don't, a judgment and a writ of eviction can be filed at the same time. We wouldn't have to come back to court. So, good luck. Wish you well. Have a great day.
In the end,